So at 4.8 ILS DME, localizer shows 2-dot fly right indication on a 5-dot indicator. How many feet is the aircraft left or right of center line of the runway? So the top view, runway center line, extended center line. ILS DME is 4.8 nautical miles, which means the aircraft is 4.8 nautical miles from the DME, which is there somewhere near the aerodrome. So when you talk about DME, we will learn something called as referencing DME to the ILS threshold. DME is zero referenced to ILS threshold. So we'll see how that works when we actually talk about DME there. You see, the DME, as we have discussed earlier, I want the distance to the threshold, but unfortunately I cannot install a DME on the runway. So I have to install the DME at a suitable location. And therefore the distance is going to be not to the threshold. The distance that you get is actually to the DME, which is here. So there is a system by which they actually zero reference so much of a distance. So exactly what they do is the DME, the receiver finds this distance, and based on a setting inside this DME, they subtract this distance out. Therefore what you see will be just distance to threshold. That is called zero referencing DME threshold. We'll talk about this when we talk about DME. Right? Now, as of now, you can simply take it as distance to threshold here. What is localized CDI telling you? 2-dot fly right, which means where are you?
Fly to the left.
You have to fly to the right, we are to the left, right? So how the indication would be, it's a 5-dot system.
Onto the first dot.
This is second, 2 dots means the first one. This is the second dot, fly right indication. We're not bothered about glide slope indication here because it's not really part of the question. What is the maximum full scale deflection of localizer CDI?
2.5 degrees.
10 degrees?
2.5.
2.5, alright. So therefore what is this per dot value?
0.5 degrees.
So per dot will be 2.5 divided by 5. 2 dots means it is 2.5 divided by 5 into 2. So whatever the value is, you'll get. What is the value here?
1 degree.
1 degree. Did you say 1 degree? Yes. Alright. So you are 1 degree to the left, that you have to now fly 2 dots to right. Right? So 1 degree towards the left. This is the approach direction. So 1 degree left means left is this side, right is that side. On a 5-dot system, what are you asked to find out? What is the range of the aircraft? From this threshold, you are at 4.8 nautical miles. How far is the aircraft off the center line is the question, right? Yeah, how will you find out this distance? Again, it is, you see how 1 in 60 is pretty useful most of the places, even though it is a dead reckoning navigation technique, it is useful everywhere. So applying 1 in 60, yes, 10 degrees is equal to, distance off is nothing but the height.
Sir, 1 degree.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yes. Fatigue. 1 degree. 10 degree. I don't know. Yes. Distance to go into 60. So 1 degree is equal to, what is distance off is what you have to find out. It's not the height here. I'll take the distance off itself. Distance to go is how much?
4.8 nautical mile into 60.
Into 60. Therefore, what is distance off?
4.8 divided by 60 in nautical mile multiplied by 6,000.
That's going to be a terribly lower value here. Therefore, you can multiply it with 6080 to convert that to feet. How much is that?
4.8 divided by 60. 486 feet.
486 feet. Can you tell me this in meters?
148 meters.
Yeah. So let's express that in meters, that in feet because of distance, or 0.148 kilometers.